Just don't get too close to them because you know something's going to be poking out, right? Just look at Mike and go, Mike, is it cold out today? You're just happy to see me. I was in the pool. That was funny, Kermit. You know you wanted to laugh, right? Yeah. Kermit's going to give you guys secondhand smoke cancer. I'm sorry about that. Way to go, Kermit. What's with all you white people wearing the hoodies? Come on. Stop playing the game. All right, we're checked in. Let's bring him back. Track is closed. Track is closed. Kermit, take down the front straightaway for me with your cigarette so you don't kill anybody. You want a piece of this? All right. All right, Mikey, thank you for staying. Appreciate that. You're going to go on a horn? And less than 5. Go ahead, Mike. The man, the myth, Mason, you go. And the married man, the myth, the legend. Go ahead, Vince. Take it off. Hey, got good news yesterday. Tom Jr.'s cancer so far, the lymph nodes have shrunk down since his last trip up to Georgia. He's on his way back right now with his girlfriend, so they're probably hating each other. Could you imagine living with Tom for 4 days with no money? Sometimes when they're not pissed off. Vince right now leads him out with a 19-3. Mikey 19-4 and Mason 19-5. Mikey 19-2 now. He is behind Vince by 0.3 of a second. Mason into the 18s now, taking the lead. Mason on a 16.507. Vince 15.509 and make that a 16.510. And right now it's Mason, Mikey, and Vince. Mason got 2 seconds on him. There it is. 1 down, 4 to go. Mason another 18.8 that time. New pass lap on 3. Mason dropping down to a 16.505. Vince now taking over 2, see if it holds. And Mikey taking over the 2 spot. Vince 5 seconds back into 3. 3:45 to go. Don't forget, when you see Miss Allie, thank her for coming in. Don't forget, she's not all there, so you may have to repeat yourself. Sometimes she's a drooling idiot, but it's okay. Don't worry, Allie. We love you. Like a rash. Mason leading him out right now. 10-second lead over Vince now. Taking over to 2. Mikey dropping back into 3. And the wife's on the phone. Sorry about that, guys. When the boss calls, I have to answer. Mason, lead him out now, 16.507. Vince, 15.507. And Mikey on a 15.515. Make that a 15.512. Mike picked up 3 seconds on that one there. Coming up to the 2-minute warning. Independent is the big class today. You're going to be up next. And there it is, 3 down, 2 to go. We're going to get a burn barrel out there, start burning chemicals. So if you guys die before the night's over, it's not our problem. It's going to be Kermit's fault. Yeah. Kermit's going to use his cigarette lighter to start it with. New pass lap by Vince, 18.8. Mikey with a 19.1, his new pass lap. But Mason leading him out. He's the only one on a 16.507 pace. 1:30 on the clock. $1:30 to go. Vince, 18.8 on 9. But right now, Mason is the only one on a 16.507. Want to thank all the viewers online right now who are watching on YouTube. We're broadcasting live, so if you can't have anybody there. Remember, when you guys get on a track to turn marshal, you should take off your jacket to make it look like we're in Florida. You can leave the hoodies on. Yeah, Unabomber. 1 to go, guys. 1 to go. And Mikey taking over that 2 spot now with an 18.8 new pass lap for him. Vince 4 seconds back. But Mason right now, 16.511. The only one on a 16-lap pace. We got Independent coming up now. Track's going to be a little slicker being as cold. This track likes the warmth. So do we all. You got Bobby A. Freddy down there. He's fresh off his crack dose. So, sorry, Bobby. I told everybody. Bobby can't say no to crack. That's why he's always staring at Kermit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. 20 seconds. Mason, 18.7 that time. New pass lap for him on 14. That's the fast lap of the round. 10 seconds to go. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Everybody keep going until I call your name. That is it for racing. Keep going. Mike, you're done. Mason, you're done. Just waiting for Vince to finish up, and we will be done. Here he comes. And Vince, you're done. Mason taking it. 16.509. Vince, 15.508. And Mikey, 14.512. Good run, guys. All right. Next, guys, bring him to the track. Independent, Kermit, Travis, Ina, Chuck, and Bobby. All right, I need one more volunteer over there by the door. Oh, we got him over there. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're all checked in. Shut them down. Shut them down.
I'll see you Saturday.
All right, have fun. This is the big race here. Kermit, Travis, Ina, Chuck, and Bobby. Wow. I haven't been on the mic in a while. As you can tell, I'm a little rusty. Stop acting cold, Vince, all right? Run around a little bit, you'll be fine. All right, Kermit, you going first, followed by Travis, Ina, Chuck, and Bobby. Kermit on the horn, less than 5. Travis. Ina. Mr. Chuck. And Bobby, anytime you're ready. Here we go. This is Independent Stock Buggy. Here, Danny. Get this shit out of here. I can eat every goddamn one of them. Finish these off. And Travis right now leads him out with a 20.1 as a new pass lap. Bobby 2, followed by Chuck, Ina, and Kermit. Travis 19.1, now up to a 16.514 pace. Kermit now with a 19.7 moves up into the 2. We'll see what happens as the trail comes through. Ina 23.1, her new pass lap. Waiting for Bobby to come around. And right now it's Travis. Chuck now taking over the 2 spot, followed by Kermit, Ina, and Bobby. Kermit taking back the 2 spot with a 19-3. See what Chuck does when he comes around. Right now Travis is on a 16-lap pace. And Bobby now taking over that 4 spot. Miss Ina back into the 5. But Travis slows up with a 23-4 that time. He's down at 15.507. Kermit 15.512. But Chuck 14.513. The rest of them are real close. Bobby has a new pass lap, 20.6. And Miss Ina, 20.6. Now takes back the 4 spot, puts Bobby in the basement. Kermit 19.7. Travis 19.1. Kermit now 2 seconds behind Travis for the lead. And Chuck waiting to see him come around. He's in that number 3 spot. Pass lap by Travis on lap 2, 19.1. Ina, another new pass lap, 20.4. Now moves up behind Chuck in the 3rd place. Chuck just ran a pass lap, 21.034 on lap 5. Ina, 20.4 that time. And we'll see what happens between Kermit and Travis. Waiting for Travis to come around. Kermit now taking the lead. 15.505. Travis now 13 seconds back. Followed by Chuck, Ina, and Bobby. Coming up at a 2-minute warning. Kermit 19.1 takes the new pass lap away from Travis on that one. 15.502. Getting ready to go to that 16-lap pace. And there it is, 3 down, 2 to go. Kermit now 15.501. Chuck 20.4, new pass lap for him. In that number 3 spot, it's pretty much spread out. Bobby 22.2 that time right now, trying to take Miss Ina and put it back into the 5, but Miss Ina is on a 13.503 pace. Chuck's now on a 14.503 now. Travis on a 15.513 and a leader on a 15.5 flat. Kermit now knocking at the doors, a 16-lap pace, 120 on the clock. $19.3, and there it is. Kermit now taking up 16.519 pace. Right now, Kermit would be in the number 2 spot in Pro Stock, right behind Mason if he was running with them. So Kermit, Travis, Chuck, Ina, and Bobby. 1 to go, guys. 1 to go. Travis, 18.9. He's just a few seconds off the 16-lap pace. Kermit slows up a little bit, but still on a 16-lap pace. 35 seconds to go. Bobby, 20.2 now, trying to go after Miss Ina. And she closes the door now. She's out at 13.508. Travis, 19.1. Travis has a pass lap on, I don't know what lap that is. 18.9 is the pass lap. 20 seconds to go. Guys are all spread out. Bobby now up on a 13-lap pace behind Miss Ina, but she's got a 15-second lead. Chuck trying to hang on to his 3 spot as Ina now trying to go after his spot. And race it out. Kermit, 18.9 that time. That's a new fast lap for him. Not a new fast lap around. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop till I call you guys. Everybody's still on the clock. Ina, you're done. Chuck, you're done. Travis, you're done. Kermit, you're done. Another new fast lap of Kermit. Wow, 16.516 pace. Just waiting for Bobby to come around. And we're done. Kermit takes the early TQ, 16.516 with a fast lap, 18.8. Travis, 15.511. And Chuck, 14.503. 7:24, going to give you guys 20 minutes at 7:45. We'll go up at round number 2. If you guys want, we can shut these big doors. It'll keep the heat in here. Or not. The siren's going. Oh, it's Kermit. Sorry. 7:45 will go up with the second round. Try it. What, you want to program it to 8 cell?
No, he's running 8 cell.
Okay, so he wants to program the cutoff voltage. That might be what it's going. All right, guys, bring them out there right now. Mason, Vince, and Mikey, you're on. Turn marshals are Kermit, Travis, Ina, Chuck, and Bobby. Let's get them up going. Get them up going. That's some sort of English. Look at him running right out there. Really, Ina? Come on. Gloves, too? Yeah, I already offered Vince my gloves. He said real men don't use gloves. Don't you guys want to move to Florida? I should be down in the Keys right now doing the backstroke. Close them doors. Put the heaters on. Oh, sorry, we don't have any. We can raise the track so you guys are closer to the ceiling and get close to the light. If Kermit was a nice guy, he'd have the barrel out there burning it for you guys, but he's being selfish. It's okay. Knowing our luck, he would bring the plastic barrel out, and he'd probably kill all of you from toxic fumes. Hey, don't forget to go see Miss Allie down there. Get some hot chocolate. I don't even have any. Or some coffee. Tell her to put a pot of coffee on. All right, 2:20. Waiting for Mason. Of course, he's fashionably late. It sounds exactly. No, you don't want to turn it off. Just set it for the car. All right, guys. Track is closed. Track is closed. Mason going to lead us off, followed by Vince and Mikey. Let's get him around the corner here. Hollywood, what's happening? You really never know how people are till you see them dress either in bedroom or in clothing for the winter. All right, Mason, on the horn, less than 5. Mr. Vince. Mr. Mikey. And we're off. Second final qualifier for Pro Stock. Mason has a TQ set round 1 of 16,509. If anybody can beat that, $20. If anybody can beat that, Mason's TQ, $20 cash. Mason coming out with a 19.4. Vince, 20.8. And Mikey went 18.7. New pass lap of the round. See if those new Losies should be coming in any day now. So if anybody wants a 5.0, I got one pre-sold. Also, if you guys know, we're carrying the X6 charger. And also, we have the new scale kit from Sky RC. If you guys are looking for some scales, just let us know. Mike McFarland leading him out now, 17.515 pace. He wants that. Once they mentioned money, he got past. Mason, 18.8 that time going around. 1 down, 4 to go. It's Mike, Mason, and Vince. Mike right now owning the TQ is 17.515. And Mason takes it away as Mikey puts down 22.6 that time. Now he's down to 16.519. Mason right now 5 seconds ahead of TQ. And Vince on a 15.514 pace. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Awesome. He did like 20 of them. Like, damn.
$100, huh?
Yeah. He told me last week 2 on a trade. Vince, new pass lap, 19-3. Right now, Mikey leading it back out there, 16-5-13. He's 4 seconds off DQ. Mason drops back to a 15-lap pace right now. Vince, 0.2 of a second behind Mason for that number 2 spot. And there it is, 2 down, 3 to go. Yeah, so you paint the chassis, right? Someone's beat the hell out of it, but you paint the chassis, you'll be good. And right now, Mikey, 16-5-13, 4 seconds off TQ run. 2:45 to go. Right now, Mason 1 second ahead of Vince for that number 2 spot. There it is, Mason 18-6 on that last lap. And Mikey now 3 seconds away from a new TQ. Mike picked up a whole second that time. And that is the halfway point, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Woo, baby, is it cold. You just had a Gatorade. 2 to go, 2 to go. Mikey leading it out, just picked up another second, went an 18-7 that time. Mikey now 2 seconds off TQ pace. Mason now to a 16-lap pace, and Vince knocking at the door. And Mikey 1 second off a new TQ run now, coming up to the 1 minute mark.
How do you tell that?
TQ. That's his pace. New fast lap, he's 1.86 away. Vince, new fast lap, 19.3 on lap 11. Right now, Mason is 1 second behind Mikey, and there it is. Mike McFarland, 16.510. He's now 1.5 seconds off a new TQ. 45 seconds to go. Mason right there with him, 1 second off, 40 seconds on the clock. And there it is. Mike right now is .511 off a TQ pace. 30 seconds. Let's see if the money stays here. Woo! Mike is on a new TQ run with 15 seconds to go. Damn it, I don't want to give away the money. And he didn't want to stay, see? Maybe he'll get a bad lap this time. Everybody give him the voodoo look. Race it out, race it out.
Yes. Lost it.
Vince, you're done. And the money's going to stay in Daddy's pocket. Mason, you're done. Mike, that last lap blew it. Oh, there it is. Mikey taking it, but does not take a new TQ, 16.511. Mason, 16.514, and Vince, 15.5 flat. That was a good race, guys. You had it there for 1 lap there, Mikey. I get to keep my money. All right, guys, next one up is going to be Independent Stock Buggy. It'll be Kermit, Travis, Ina, Chuck, and Bobby. Make me proud, yes. Make Papa proud. All right, guys, shut them down. Track is closed. Track is closed. Finish lap you're on. Track is closed. Finish lap you're on. Last lap. Again, hug a racer, guys. All right, let's get him in the grid. Kermit's going to lead us off, followed by Travis, Chuck, Ina, and Bobby. Bobby, you in the bottom? Come on. Don't let a girl beat you. Ina's up there like, what's he talking about? I ain't no girl. I'm an RC racer. All right, here we go. Kermit, you're going to take us off. See if you can take the TQ. Kermit has a 16-5-16. No money on this one, but here we go. Kermit on the horn, less than 5. Travis. Chuck. Ina. Bobby. What's that?
That goes from 12 to 17.
One down, 4 to go. Travis right now leading them out, 15-5-03, well off TQ pace. Miss Ina now sitting in the number 2 spot. Chuck taking the 3. Kermit dropping back into the 4, and Booby in the number 5. Come up 3.5 mark right now. Kermit with a 19-1, new pass lapping around. Travis with a 19-4. Kermit taking back that number 2 spot. Miss Ina into the 3, Chuck 4, and Mr. Bobby with a 20.3 into 5. Chuck with a 21-1 that time. He's still maintaining that number 4 spot. Looking for Miss Ina dropping back into the number 5 spot with a 25-2. Travis right now 2.4 away from Kermit's TQ. He's now on a 16-5-18 pace. Kermit still on a 13, and Chuck now moving up to that 4. Miss Ina into the, Chuck in the 3, Ina in the 4, and Bobby in that 5 spot. Come on, Bobby. It's hammer time. Travis, 19-9, and Kermit with an 18-9, trying to move up. Kermit new pass lapping around. You find it? Dude, I saw in my hand the white rims.
The only white ones I see is the truggy tires for.
No, these are foam tires. Unless a guy came in and bought them already. Check it, because I ordered them and I saw them with my own eyes today. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Chuck, new pass lap, 21-1. Bobby, 19-9, now moves out of the basement into the 4.
Someone specific?
Not really, but if you want some, no, you can have it. I'd get more in. We're going to put them on the wall. There they are. And right now, Travis still leading him out. He's now 3 seconds off TQ pace. Bobby with a 19-9 on 6. His new pass lap. Kermit, 18-9 of the round. Chuck hanging tough, still in that number 3 spot. Ina now taking over to 4. Bobby back into the basement. Right now, Ina is 10 seconds behind Chuck, number 3. Kermit trying to get up to that 16, but he's struggling. 1:45 to go. So it's Travis, Kermit, Chuck, Ina, and Bobby right now. Travis 3 seconds off a new TQ run. 1:30 on the clock. Can be done. 19.5. There it is. He's 3 seconds off. Make that 2.6 now. Bobby, 19.8 now, taking over that 4 spot. Miss Ina back into the 5. Chuck, 21 flat that time. He's now 12 seconds ahead of Bobby. Chuck right now looking at a 15-lap pace. If he can keep that pace up, he's going to be challenging Kermit soon. And right now, Travis at the 1 minute mark, 2.2 off TQ run. Bobby now going after Chuck, just 8 seconds back. Travis right now, .703 off TQ run. 30 seconds to go. We might have a change of leaders here. Dunna, dunna, dunna. And there it is with an 18.6 new pass lap. Travis Marichaud on a new TQ pace. 16.515 with 10 seconds to go. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Enough. New pass lap. 21 flat. In the 4 spot. Kermit, you're done. Let's see if it holds. 0.2 of a second. Chuck, you're done. Good run in the 3. Bobby, you're done. Waiting for Travis and Miss Ina. Travis, you're done. And Ina, you're done. Travis takes it. 16.523. Does not take the TQ. Kermit hangs on. Kermit takes the number 2, 15.503, and Chuck 14.504. Good run, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to give you another 20, 25 minutes. So let's see, it's 8:05. Let's make it 8:30. Go up with the mains.
What's the deal with Mason walking back and forth across the track when we're sitting there racing? And then you have a cone over here, and he's standing all the way over there, and then he's got to run across the track now to get the cars. did my car break?
All right, guys, I'm going to have a concession going to be closing here in the next 10 minutes. Concession going to be closing in 10 minutes. If you want anything, go down and get it. All right, guys, 3 minutes to go. Let's get them out there, guys. Stock, Buggy, A-Main, Mason, Mikey, and Vince. Bring it up. All right, turn marshal is going to be Kermit, Travis, Chuck, Ina, and Bobby. Let's get them on track. Mason, Mikey, and Vince. Let's get them going. 1:20 on the clock. Sorry. I know you were there. I heard some noise. You frightened me. It's okay. You're going to be sorry. No. I don't know. It's going to be a good race, though, don't you think? Not after your last round. Your last round kind of sucked. I'm kind of a little bit of disappointed there.
Hey, do we have any the things that the iCharger takes to the power stations or whatever the hell they call them?
The power supplies?
Yes.
We don't have any. They get them online cheaper than we can buy them for. That's why. Okay, well, if you tell me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get them lined up. Let me get Kermit out there so he can help out, get off his butt. Kermit said, hold on. He's getting his tires ready to go, so if you guys want to go, tough crap. That's just the way his attitude's been lately. I can't help it. Here he comes. He'll probably be smoking a big cigarette. All right, in the TQ spot with 16,509, racing Mason McComb. Behind him in the number 2 spot with 20,601. That's his pace. Mikey McFarland. And behind him in the number 3 spot with 20,615 pace, which will be Vince. Mason is going to be on 20,601 pace. All right. Turn marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. Here we go, guys. Less than 5. And here we go. Amen. They're all going together. Mason with an 18.4, Mike at 19.2 and 20.3. Mason right now holding on to basically a 2-second lead over Mike. Vince still in the 3 spot. New pass lap him, 19.6. in the lead right now. Looks like Vince now going to take over that 2 spot. And a crash from Mike. Mason coming around there. He's in the lead by himself. And here comes lead. Mikey now sneaking by with that Associated and rolls it up there in the corner. And Vince going to take over that number 2 spot by himself in the middle of the track. 1 down, 4 to go. Mason leading him off now. 18 lap pace right now. That's 2 laps ahead of his TQ run. Vince hanging on right now. He's got a 4-second lead over Mike. Mike now right on his bumper. Here they go. That's your race for the number 2 spot. And here they come down the front straightaway. Woo! They're running tight. Vince still hanging on with Mike right on his bumper. Tried taking a move right there, but Vince held him off. Coming through the inside. Your leader coming through right now. Mason, 19-2 that time. Vince catches the pipe, and Mike goes around him. Takes over the number 2 spot. Vince go back to the 3. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go at the halfway point. Plenty of racing to go. Mason checked out now. He's on a 17.5 flat pace. Mikey now 16.504. Vince 16.508. That's your race now for second. And here comes Mikey coming down the front straightaway. He's got some power in that car. 18.4 that time. Vince, 19.3. He's now 4 seconds behind him. There it is. Mikey rolls it. Vince is going to be right up behind him. Here they come over that double. And Mike takes off again. Vince right there. Here they come through the loop and around off the last jump. And here they come down the front straightaway. Mike has got some power. Woo. Mike last lap 21 flat. Vince right behind him now 2 seconds. Mason, he's off on his own right now. 17.502. 1:45 to go. Second and final heat in the mains. Independent stock buggy going to be up next. We Kermit leading them off. Followed by Travis, Chuck, Ina, and Bobby. Mikey 18.1. New fast lapping around. Vince follows him with an 18.9. Right now, Mike is a 3-second lead over Vince. Mike looking to go to that 17 lap pace. And there it is. Everybody's on the lead lap right now. Vince right now hanging tough. Vince in that number 2 spot. Mikey into the 3 now. Coming up to the 1 minute mark. Here comes Vince now down the straightaway. Mike has got some super power in that thing. He runs them right down. Wow. He is flying right on Vince's heels again. Vince's motor must be cold. Whatever Mike's running, that thing is a rocket ship. 45 seconds to go. See if Vince can hold them off. And here they're going to come down the front straight. Mike has got some power. Wow. And it's literally at 0.3 of a second. There it is. Mike taking the 2 spot. Mason coming around looking to put him lap down. 30 seconds to go. And here they go over the final jump. And coming around, Vince trying to reel him in. 20 seconds to go. You guys going to get another lap after this. And here they come. Vince and Mike and Vince now. Mike taking over the 2. Vince all over the back. 15 seconds. Mason with an 18.8 still in that lead. And here they come over the final jump. 8 seconds to go. See if they can make it move for another lap. And here they come. 2-1. This is going to be it when you cross. Mike, you're done. Vince, you're done. Good race, guys. And waiting for the leader. Rolled it up on top. Race is over, and here we go. Mason going to finish this one out. Mason taking it 17.512. Mikey 16.5 flat, and Vince 16.501. That was close racing. Good race, guys. All right, final race coming up is Indy Stock Buggy, race number 2 of 2. Bring it up, guys. All right, guys, we need as much help as we can get. If we get any volunteer turn marshals that would help out here. This is our big race here. Let's get them gridded up. Track is now closed. Track is closed. I made $120.
Well, I made $2 in tips.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Come on.
I seriously, I think I had more, but I feel like somebody stole it.
All right, we're going to find out about Allie's tips here. $2 in tips, really? Come on. All right, Kermit, you're going to lead off. 16-5-16. Travis, you're going to follow him in the 2, followed by Chuck, Ina, and Mr. Bobby in the number 5. All right, we've got everybody ready to go. Everybody's going to go on the horn, less than 5. Here we go, Indy Stock Buggy on the track. And it's 1, 2, and 3. It is Kermit, Travis, and Chuck. And we got a change coming up already.
Let me guess. Out of the car?
Yeah. Make sure I bring it with me because he finds out he'll kill me. Kermit, 19-8. Chuck now up in that 2 spot. Bobby into the 3. Travis back into the 4. Miss Ina in the 5. Right now it is Kermit on a race by himself out front. There he is. They're going back up the hill. Here comes your leader now down the front straight. Kermit Butts, New Red Hobbies, sponsored driver. 19 flat that time. And who is this coming up in the number 2? Chuck in the number 2 spot. Followed by Travis and Bobby battling out for that number 3. Travis slides into the 3 spot. And Miss Ina, 23-7 new pass lap, comes in at number 5. Coming up to the 4-minute mark. Can they catch the man, the myth, the legend, Kermit, 19-4. Kermit now on a 17-5-12 pace. Chuck right behind him on a 16-5-17. And Travis on a 15-5-05. Bobby, 20.6. New pass lap, 15-5-06. And Miss Ina, 21-2. She bumps up to a 14-5-08 pace. 3:45 to go. Leader coming through, 19-1. Once we put that modified motor in for Kermit, that car just beams. And we got a bunch of new pass lap. Bobby, 19-1 that time. Now Bobby, 16-5-18. Travis, 16-5-19. It's close right there. But it's Kermit right now, 17-5-10 in the lead. And here comes the chase group. Chuck still on that number 2. Travis now all the way back of him, 1 second back. Chuck did a 20.2 that time, pass lap for him. Chuck is just cruising out there. We'll see what happens with Bobby and Miss Ina. There it is, 2 down, 3 to go. Travis now taking over that 2 spot. Chuck falls back into 3. It's by 3 seconds. Kermit right now, 2 laps up on the leaders right now. It's Kermit, Travis, Chuck, Bobby, and Miss Ina. Right now, the middle 3 are all running 15-second laps. Miss Ina's right there with them, 21-1 that last time. Travis on a 15-5 flat, looking to go to a 16-lap pace. Kermit right now on an unbelievable 17-5-10. He is, oh, wait, Mason has 17-5-12. Right now, Kermit would be ahead of Mason's run, and Kermit slowed it down to a 16-5 flat now. Coming up in a 2-minute warning, Travis 19.5, new pass lap for him. He's now on a 16.5-18. Kermit right now, 18 seconds in the lead. There it is, 3 down, 2 to go. Ton of racing to go. Chuck still hanging on to that number 3 spot. And Bobby A. Frady now parked right behind Chuck, 1 second back. Here they are in the middle of the track. Bobby with his Gator colors. Chuck coming through the middle right there in that lead there. 19 flat for Kermit. 17-5-17 pace.
Yeah, but he's got his windows down, so it defeats the purpose of trying to heat it up.
Come 1:30 on the clock. Hey, I need a bag. I want to take 2 of each only.
There's a Publix bag in the concession stand, the one with the,
No, he's gonna get a shot.
Dick.
but what if it breaks? Better double bag it.
18.8 new pass lap for Kermit. He's got the power coming up to the 1-minute warning. 17-5-16 pace. 18-7 back to back. I want a double bagger.
I would know. I bag groceries for a living.
I told you about Mike's wife, right, with the double bag.
So she gives them Customer's middle fingers.
45 seconds.
I wish I
They
could.
love her over there.
45 seconds. 40 seconds to go. Kermit right now, he is a monster out there. He's leading off. It's Kermit, Travis, Chuck, Bobby, and Ina. Right now, your race is for third between Chuck and Bobby.
Here, I got him.
You gotta put it on the floor. It's the best to keep it all flat.
Exactly. Yeah, she'll eat the fuck out of them things. I don't like pickles either, but these are plastics.
Check the date.
19.
They are. Check the date. They had 2020.
February 9th of
They have
2020.
just a little bit of the.
Green.
8 seconds to go. It is going to be a Kermit Butt show. We'll just call him Butthead. Race it out. Race it out. When you cross Ina, you're done. Bobby and Chuck still battling out. Chuck got it right now. We'll see what happens. Ina, you're done. Bobby, you're done. Travis, you're done. Waiting for Chuck and Kermit. Kermit, you're done. Here comes Chuck. We are done. Kermit, 17-5-14, blows him away with an 8-7, 18-7. Travis, 15-5-10, and Chuck, 15-5-17. Guys, give me a second. We'll do trophy presentation in front of the driver's stand. Awesome racing. Thank you guys for holding out in the warm weather.
Thanks for my $3 tips.
Allie said thank you for my $3 tip. She's so ungrateful, isn't she?
I got $3 or $1 in quarters. Don't have my money in quarters.
That's got to be from Mike.
No. No, Mason didn't even give me a tip. He normally does.
What?
If he did, like I said, somebody.
All right, let's get him out on track. Looking for, going to be, let's see, in the TQ spot. Mason going to take TQ and win. Mikey going to take 2, and Vince going to hang on for the 3. Let's get him out there. Kermit's out there taking the pictures.